Hi friends, it's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie, who is just sleepy today. She's kind of sleepy today, and we were waiting for you to come on, and I was just rocking her like this, and she was just almost sound asleep. Leave me a comment if you're on. I'd love to see that. Her hair is itching my nose. Let me check. I like to check and make sure that we're on. Let's see here. Have to go to a certain place. Oh, Roz, good to see you. How are you today? How are things where you are? Tina from Granite Falls, North Carolina, and Tammy, good to see you guys. Okay, I know I'm on because you're responding, so that's great. And I see that I'm live, so that's good. I always like to make sure. Snickers loves to sit and rock too, says Roz. Yeah, see, I just started this and she's, excuse me. Hi, Hilda. Things are good, Roz. Okay, Colleen, good to see you. Yeah, I'm just rocking her and she's really happy. Becky, good to see you. Well, we took her to the vet yesterday because she had a couple of fleas. We haven't had fleas for years here. We did when we first moved in, and then we stopped. No fleas for many years. And all of a sudden she was really scratching, and I found a couple of fleas. So we took her yesterday and got the topical flea medicine. And she's been kind of sleepy ever since. Xiomara, good to see you. Michelle, good to see you. So she's just kind of sleepy, I think, from the medicine. I don't know. Plus it's warm here today. It's 87 degrees here. I don't know how it is where you guys are. Marcia, good to see you. Good to see you. It's the end of October, working up toward the end. A week from tomorrow is Halloween, and Ellie's Halloween costume I've got it all ready. She's gonna be Minnie Mouse. So I'm real excited to put her outfit on. She might wear it this Friday, because that way she could wear it Friday and next Wednesday for you guys. So we might start it this Friday. Linda, good to see you. So she's just lazy, but the vet said she was so good. She couldn't believe she was 11. She said she was spry as a 3-year-old. So I was really happy about that she's that good. So I can't believe her. You're so sleepy, baby. Okay, we have a lot to do today. So I'm actually just going to put her down so she can go take her nap. Yeah, I can't wait for you to see it either. We're going to have to get in it and play around with that Halloween outfit so she can get a little used to it. Kind of dry here, I think, today. Warm and dry, 87. So, wonderful report from the doctor. Wonderful report. Let's see, what do I want to say? Oh, I want to tell you about let's go right into the news, because we're going to make a Halloween card. And even though it's almost Halloween, I'm going to show you how to make paper candy corn. And I want to show you that. I might have showed it last year, but I like to make paper candy corn and put it on my cards, so that's what I'm going to show you today. So just a few reminders. The Kits Collection sale up to 30% off through the end of the month, so about 7 or 8 more days. Great gifts. Get some of those for your Christmas gifts. Online exclusives pre-order. I know many of you are demonstrators and many of you have probably pre-ordered. I'm going to say to you, if you haven't pre-ordered and you're a demonstrator, definitely do, especially this Marbled Elegance Valentine Suite, because I am telling you, I think it's going to go crazy fast starting November 5th when customers can buy it. And if you're a customer, you can actually get it now if you wanted to get the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. We're having a starter kit special during the month of October, where instead of getting $125 in product for $99, that's what you pay, $99 plus tax, no shipping, and you get normally $125 in product of your choice. In October, you get $155 of product of your choice. So actually, I am curious. I wanted to know, for those of you who are demos, and I know there are quite a few, would you leave a comment about what is your, I have quite a few, but your favorite thing about being a demonstrator? Name just one. I'd love to see, and I'm guessing they're probably going to be the same things as my favorite things about being a demonstrator. We all have quite a few. I mean, one is this pre-order, right? Getting to get the product early. But jot down some things that you love about being a demonstrator. I think it would be good for those people who are not demonstrators who are watching, and also to encourage one another about how much fun we have here. The community. I love the community. I mean, all of you, I wouldn't have gotten to know all of you. Hello, Miss Polly. Polly's a demonstrator. And I wouldn't have gotten to know all of you if it weren't for the fact that I was a demonstrator. So jot down, leave some little notes about what is your, name one favorite thing about being a demonstrator. I think if I were to say my one favorite thing, it's hard to choose from all of them. But I would say the friends, getting to know so many amazing friends. The community and the friends. Tina says, product and all the friends, best decision you ever made. Get great prices. Absolutely, Michelle. Get great prices, because we get 20% off to start, and it can work up to 25% off. Polly says she loves the pre-orders and ordering at a discount. I think absolutely all of those things. Roz, I love that I've met so many others who share my passion for paper crafting. Absolutely. And I bet you would all say the same thing that I say, and that is, I'm surprised at how much fun it is, how much fun I've had getting to know people, playing with stuff. Tammy, it's hard to mention just one. She meets new people. Yes. Really, it is totally much more fun than I ever expected. I mean, I joined for the discount, absolutely for the discount, right about this time of year, 13 years ago, I think, 13, to make some Christmas cards. And I wanted to buy all the stuff at a discount. So that's why I joined. And I have never looked back. It's just gotten better and better all along. So if you have never gotten a starter kit, it's like no obligation. We would love to have you become a demonstrator with us and meet new people. I'd love to have you on my team of sweet stampers. Tammy's on my team of sweet stampers, and so is Marcia Fonte. I haven't seen her today. Colleen, discounts and friends. Absolutely. So much fun. So I just wanted everyone to know how much it's not just one thing. It's a lot of things, and we really enjoy it. So, okay. Thank you all for saying that. I wanted to now tell you I've created a new Faith Creations class to go for the end of October, using this stamp set, the Love and Strength. I've been really waiting to use it. I'm trying to keep that light out from shining on it. This is such a beautiful stamp set from the new mini catalog, the holiday mini. It not only is it beautiful, it doesn't come with dies, but it is so gorgeous. And I've been wanting to use this, and I thought, at this time of year, we need hope during difficult times. A lot of our friends are in difficult situations, and people need hope in difficult times. And this talks about hope. The main sentiment here is there is hope. And I'm adding to this, and it has beautiful sentiments and beautiful images, but I'm adding to it 6 3 different Bible verses, printing out 2 of each here at home on our basic white cardstock, cutting it with dies for you so that you can create cards with Bible verses if you want to, or just using this set. So I'm just going to show you real quickly the cards. And oh, let me show you the paper that we're using. We're using the Thoughtful Journey paper because I thought it would be just really nice. Let me see how I should show it to you. It's really beautiful. It's just so nice for hope during difficult times. You know, it's beautiful scenery, gorgeous scenes. And so that's the paper we're using. And we're also, you'll get a half a pack of paper. You'll get a package of the beautiful paper butterflies. And you'll get some of these gems. And you'll make 6 cards, 4 designs this time. Okay, that's one. Here's the second one. And it opens like this. And I printed the verses. You can use them or use the sentiments in the stamp set. This is one where I just used the stamp set. You can add a verse. I'm going to send you some extras so you can add a verse if you want, but I thought this was just pretty. And in the stamp set you get these little hearts and little dots, and so you can just use those real cute like that. And then this is my favorite one. I've actually used this already for a couple of sympathy cards. And so you're going to get everything you need to make 6 cards, plus the paper butterflies, plus the gems, plus the paper, and some sponge daubers, all for $45. The stamp set does not come included, but if you want to add the stamp set, I give you that at a discount, no tax or shipping. So the total would be $68. All the shipping is included in those prices. If you're interested, email me at peggy@prettypapercards.com and I'll give you the registration link. And I think this is one of those stamp sets I'm going to keep for a long, long time. It isn't a Christmas stamp set. It's for hope during difficult times, which we all need. And we have a lot of friends that need these cards. So email me about the class and I'll give you the link. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn you down and we are going to make a Halloween thank you card. This is the card we're going to make, and I'm going to show you how to make this candy corn. That's the first thing we're going to do, and then we'll talk about the rest of the card. I'll hold it up close so you can see it. Isn't that just cute? Using pretty papers and everything, but let's start with the candy corn. I think it's a fun little thing to have in your repertoire. And to make the candy corn, you need I use the stylish shaped dies. You could use any circle dies, graduated circle dies, but I use the stylish shapes. You could use the deckled circles, but I thought I would just show you. And our little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine today is going to get a huge workout. So what we're going to use here are the 3 bigger dies. I think, let me confirm. It could be the inner 3. Let me just I wonder how I don't know how I remember. I think it could be the inner 3. Let's go with the inner 3. Okay, we'll go with those 3. It really doesn't matter. You know, maybe it's the bigger one because I know it did, but we'll go with the inner one. It doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these we're going to use pumpkin pie cardstock, basic white cardstock, and daffodil delight cardstock because these are the colors of candy corn. And you could use different colors for, you know, those different candy corns that have different colors. I like the traditional ones. So we're just going to start with this one, and I'm just going to cut my scrap piece, kind of cut around it like that, just so it fits better in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then we'll do the other 2 at the same time. We'll just do this one separate because it's the larger one. And so you just need 3 of these circles. Okay, there's our first one. And then we're going to do the Daffodil Delight is going to be, oh, wait a minute. Which one did I use? Goodness sakes. Okay, I used that one, this one, and this one here. I better keep myself straight here. Okay, so this is the second one right here. They don't, of course, if you used another type of die, it wouldn't have the stitching, but I actually kind of like the stitching. I think it's kind of cute. So then I'm going to just cut. I'm just cutting around so they fit better on my little plate here. Okay, so we're going to run these two through our machine, and then we'll be ready to make the candy corn. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to set my machine off to the side because it's going to get a big workout. In fact, I just bought a new machine. I killed one. I've used it for years, and since the minis first came out, and it just, the gears kind of, I use them a lot, and so I usually have two. I like to have a spare. Okay, so I'm thinking out loud. I wonder if we do want that smaller die for the inside. I think I am going to want that smaller die for the white. Let's run it through again with this smaller one. You guys don't mind just if I think on my feet, do you? I think in my chair. I think we need a little more area of the yellow, truthfully. The Daffodil Delight. And you know, I have used this candy corn. I've done this for many years for my cards. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that looks better, don't you think? Okay, so it's super easy. We just glue our colors down. The one thing to remember is you do kind of want just light glue kind of all over, because you do want it to stick. We don't want it just on the ends this time, because we do want it all to stick together. Okay, especially the white, because we're going to cut the, you know, that's going to make the point, the little point of the triangle. So we want to make sure that really sticks down in the middle. So let's do this. And we're just going to let that dry for a second. And then all we do, it's very simple. And if you're, let's see who that is. Good to see you guys. Renee, you're never late. Love having you. If you're a real perfectionist, you can use a paper trimmer, but by the time you get to the 3 layers, it's a little bit thick, and it's kind of easier to do just with your paper snips, and nobody knows the difference. So what I do is I just cut in half and keep cutting in each piece in half until I get a small, whatever size I want. Now this, I think I am going to cut in thirds right here. And if one looks a little kooky to me, yeah, I just don't use it, because this is going to make you plenty of little candy corns, okay? And then we just go back and round the edges. If you have a corner rounder punch, you could definitely use that. I do have an older retired one, but I just didn't get it out, because it's not too hard to do it just with the paper snips. And now we're ending up with, I think, 12 different little pieces of candy corn. So it gives you plenty. Let's see, we'll just go ahead and cut this one in half. And then all you do is just round your corners, just like that. And nobody really cares. It's not a big deal if it's not perfect. So you just round off your little corners. Like, see this one right here, that is a little small. I don't think I'll use that small one. But it's not a bad idea that they're all different sizes, because you know when you get candy corns, they're all, some of them are real weird. You know that. You knew what I was doing, didn't you? Yes. And you just end up with some little, you know, little crumbs, but it's okay. And don't you think the little the stitching is not too bad. I kind of like the little stitching. I really do. So you can just cut these at whatever width you want. You can, it's very subjective. You do you when you're making these. But I just like to have them. I like to put them on cards, and I think they look cute in a little wagon, which is what we're doing today. We're just putting them in a little tiny wagon. And so I don't know how many we'll use. We'll see when we get there what we think. Oh, I've missed a couple of little white centers, haven't I? Let's see. It's pretty firm in the middle. You've got quite a few layers in there. You've got all 3 layers plus the glue. So you do have to, it is a little bit harder to cut in the middle there. Those 3 right there are pretty tiny. Let's just do this, okay, and one more here. Okay, and then we'll just be done. I think we will leave those over there. Push all those crumbs off to the side. I did it last year too, didn't I? Yeah. I like it. I like to make cards with it. So here's the card we're going to do today. This cute little card right here. Let me straighten here just a bit and get some of these crumbs out of the way. Okay, so we're going to do this card, and we've got our candy corn now. And what we're using is, I'm not actually using the stamp set, but we're using the Filled with Fun dies. This is an online exclusive, so you won't find it in any catalog. You will find it online, and you just look up Filled with Fun, and but I brought this out to show you because it's a cute little wagon. It has a lot of cute pieces, parts. The sentiments don't really go. I needed a bunch of thank you cards, and so that didn't say thank you, so I'm not using this stamp set. I decided to use Frosted Forest, which is another online exclusive, but I really like that little thank you. It's just so darling, and it scooches right in on lots of places that I want it to go. So let's get started here. And what we're going to do for one, I've discovered some really pretty things for Halloween. For one thing, Peach Pie, one of our new in colors, excuse me, is so pretty. I love it anyway. I really, really love it. And it makes a really beautiful background for Halloween and fall cards. It's just soft. Let me press that down just a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm using this paper. Now this paper is from, let me take a look over here, Halloween Spells. This is one of these new scrapbook. Yes, there is a sister set, Roz, for Christmas. There's a sister set to the Filled with Fun for Christmas. I can't remember what it is, but it is such a cute set. So this is from Halloween Spells. It's from the scrapbooking brochure, and I love this for Halloween. I love dotted paper. I love gingham paper. So this makes such a nice little background to our wagon that's filled with candy corn. So we're just going to put this on as our background. And I love the contrast of the light and the dark between the darker pumpkin pie color, which is right here, and I think that is the light color of the dots is definitely peach pie. It really just is just right. So now is the big workout of our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, because we have got a lot of little things to cut, but it's so darling. I'm really excited to show you how all these pieces come together. So I just have an envelope full of lots of pieces. And the first thing we're going to do, because I think it's actually kind of the most fun, is we're going to use this, we're going to make this banner. I like this banner die. Now there is a banner stamp. Whoops. There's a banner stamp right here. Okay. So you could stamp and die cut. but I am just going to die cut. And also, if you wanted to cut out separate little triangle banners, you've got those. But what I decided to do is I'm just going to cut out some of the Peach Pie glimmer paper from the 2024-26 glimmer paper. And then I'm going to cut it also in black and kind of superimpose one over the other. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. So let's do this, and I'll show you how that works. Banners are, you can use banners for any card. That's one thing I really like about this die set, is that it does have these banners because they're super cute for birthdays. They're also super cute for graduation, all kinds of things. So now we're just going to use a little bit of this black piece. I've cut what I think is enough for all of the little things we have to cut out that are black. So let's get the black banner, and then I'll show you how those two, we can overlap them to look super cute. And you could do that with a birthday card or anything. I love glimmer paper, just a touch of glimmer paper. Julia, good to see you. Ooh, a crown. What a good idea, Renee. That is an amazing idea. Wow. Kind of, well, I'm not going to curl it, but also just cutting it. Yes, great idea. Okay, so let's see how this looks. So we've got a front and a back, and the front is actually a little bit, I don't know if I want to say embossed, but it has kind of a nice edging. So what you do is you just kind of alternate the little flags, kind of like that. And look how cute that looks. Isn't that cute? So I'm just going to go ahead and put some multi-purpose liquid glue right along the top here of the black banner, and then we'll adhere the Peach Pie glimmer paper to it. Okay, just like that. And then we're just going to put this one right on there. And then we're going to need to trim a couple of edges. Isn't that cute though? And then we can just put it right up in here. So let's see if we just cut this little part off, how that's going to look. Yeah, I think that's going to work great right in there. Oh, Pam, you couldn't comment on the live on Facebook? Is that what you're saying? That's too bad. I'm sorry. So then here we can just put little dots of our glue along the back here. And we'll glue that right up like that. And we'll just hold it for a minute. It does have a little tendency to want to pop off, so we'll just hold that. That is just a cute beginning to any card right there. Any colors you used, just love that little banner. Okay, now, and this is the card we're making for those of you who might have come in late. We're making this cute little card. So we're going to make a wagon full of candy corn. So now we want to make our wagon, and I was hoping I could fit several pieces on the plate at the same time. So we have the wagon base. Let me get those pieces. Here's the wagon base. And then we also have the wood siding. So let me see how many I can fit, and then we can just go, then we just have to go through one time on the machine. This is pecan pie, in case you're wondering. Pecan pie cardstock right there. I thought I would give the wagon a little darker look. And then this is crumb cake for the siding. I think it, isn't it like wood siding for the wagon? Okay. So we'll run that through. A little squeak. So here's the wagon. And then here is the siding. Now, one thing I like about the siding, it's kind of like what I say about some of the other dies, and I'm going to use my scissors to pop it out there. It embosses. Look at this. So there are some little pieces that come out. I don't know what that little black dot is. Little something something. Let me see. There we go. Got it. So can you see how that's embossed? Let me hold it down. Isn't that neat how that does that? So it really looks cute on the little wagon. Okay. So we've got the wagon, we've got the wood siding, and now we're going to do some wheels. I mean, this die set is just so cute. Okay, so we're going to bring back our black, and we've got inside wheels right here. This is the white of the wheels. This is the black part of the wheels, and this is the handle for the wagon. So let's see how we're going to get this arranged here. So we've got our handle like that, and our little black pieces. Whoops, our little black wheels. Maybe I can cut a little bit off, and that'll leave room for me to get the white wheels on at the same time. Okay, just like that. And then here's a little piece of white. I got quite a bit of white here. And we just have these two little wheels. Okay, I think we can get it all done at the same time. I mean, it's really adorable. It's just, it's almost like playing with Legos. Food color cardstock, I know. Peach pie, pecan pie, pumpkin pie. I know it, it makes you hungry, doesn't it? Okay, here we go. So here are the two black wheels. There's the handle. Here are the two white wheels. And I really think this, could this be enough? I think this might be it, actually. I left a little extra time today because I knew it would take a bit of time to cut all these little pieces. Okay, so we're going to start putting our little wagon together here. And what I'm going to do is just glue the base of this wood siding right on here. So I'm just going to put a little glue right along here. A little more than that. That's not really enough. There we go. And then we just put that over. Well, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. But it'll be that way. It'll just be that way. I think for the other one, I put it down further. But this is just going to be this way. A little bit higher wagon there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put our handle on. You know, I have to say I'm not totally 100% sure how to position that handle, so I just make it up in my mind how I think it should go. So let's just do this. I was thinking it should turn in a little bit, kind of like that. Okay. Okay, now we'll make our wheels, put our wheels together, and then we're going to adhere them onto the wagon. So all you do here is just put a little dot of glue in the middle and put your little white center. Whoops, come here. And then just scooch that around till it's kind of even. Again, you can just get nutty about the perfection of this, so we don't want to get nutty. We just want to enjoy ourselves. That's my thinking. Let's put the other white roll, I guess you call it, right here. Kind of like that. Okay. Ooh, a crisp fall day in Minnesota. Kimberly, how nice. That sounds wonderful. We're 87 here in North San Diego. Alrighty, so there's a little glue there. So here's our wagon, and what we're actually going to do is really put glue on the top of the wheels and adhere them to the wagon. Again, that's just my idea. I don't know how other people do it, but I wanted it to kind of stick all as one piece. So that's what I'm doing. Just move that over, kind of like that. And there's our little wagon. Isn't that just so cute? And that's how it's going to look right on there. I just love it. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere the wagon with Stampin' Dimensionals. I think I might just set it to the side for a few minutes. I've got a piece of basic white. Oh boy, maybe I used the wrong piece. Here's another one I've got to go on the inside. This is to go on the inside of our wagon. And what might we stamp? Oh, I think I stamped the little thank you. I think is what I stamped on the inside. This cute little stamp that says thank you from the Frosted Forest. I'm going to stamp it in basic black, just kind of like that. Can you see that? And maybe another one over here just for fun. That is Tuxedo Black. We'll go ahead and get that on the inside of our card. I hope, I have a few people I need to send thank you notes to, and so my hope is that when they open this card, it makes them smile. Even when they open the inside and the little thank yous are positioned in this way, I think it's kind of cute. I hope they really enjoy it. I hope it brings a smile to their face the way that they brought a smile to my face. So we need some hay for the wagon. That is true. But today our wagon is holding candy corn. Okay, so now we're going to get our Stampin' Dimensionals on our wagon. And like I usually do, I try to adhere my Stampin' Dimensionals such that they kind of cover where papers come together, because then it helps assure that things don't come apart. So we'll just kind of do that and hope that holds the wheels on in case they were prone to come apart. It holds the handle on so we feel secure with our little wagon. So we're just going to put him, center him on our card, kind of like that. And I like when we use the dimensionals, the handle just lifts up just a little bit to give it some kind of, I don't know, a little flare or something. And I'm going to go ahead and tie the bow. I think this ribbon looks so pretty with this. And I'm going to tie it because then I know more where to position the candy corn. So I want to tie the bow and get it on the card first. Another thing that would look really pretty on here is linen thread. Would go beautifully with the crumb cake. Linen thread always looks pretty if you're using crumb cake paper. Let's see here. So we're just going to adjust the bow the way I like to, just adjust it. And of course I've used way too much ribbon, but I like to do that because then I have plenty to trim. I know I have plenty. Okay, so let's get this on here with a little mini glue dot. There's one. And we'll think of where now to position our little bow. Put the glue dot right on there. Okay, and I think I might kind of just put it there. Just right there, and we'll puff the little loops up a bit. Okay. I don't know, my thinking is I like to get the full look of the card so that I can then, you know, really see how I want those candy corns to go. Okay, this might need to be a little bit shorter. Okay, okay, now we're ready for the candy corns. They're buried over here. Come on out, little candy corns. Okay, here they are. Aren't they just cute? Thank you, Linda. They just add such brightness. So I think what I started with when I did my sample is I put some down and glued them, and then I put some others down and used Stampin' Dimensionals to kind of give more dimension, of course. And again, this is all just completely up to you how you want to do it. But you just want to fill your little wagon with these cute candy corns. Kind of at angles just for fun. And I just think this is such a happy card. And then the only thing we have left to do is the sentiment. And so we can, I'm tucking the candy corns under there, which is kind of fun. Let's go ahead now with dimensionals. I think we've got enough under there. We'll just pop a few dimensionals on. Tuck that up under there. And just, you know, this is your little wagon. You get to put as many of your candy corns as you want in whatever position you want them to be. I think I'll just put one right up here, kind of like that. So there's our little candy corn wagon, and now we're going to stamp our sentiment on a 1/2 inch strip of basic white cardstock, and we're using Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I think it's a cute little thank you. That's why I like it. Again, it's from the Frosted Forest stamp set, which is just a little bit unusual. You think, oh, that's an interesting thing to be in the Frosted Forest set, but I like it. And then becomes like a little thank you wagon. We just glue this right on here, and then it becomes a little thank you wagon. And just tuck this right up under like this. Isn't that just kind of cute? I like it. And oh, the envelope, yes. Let's get our envelope. And I think I'll do with the envelope the same thing. The thank you in both corners. Let me get my lid on my glue because I don't want it to dry out. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little thank you over here and a little thank you over here. And there's our card. Isn't that just fun? I hope when I send, one is for today's prize. This will be for today's prize, but I hope when I send the other one that, and when you send it, whoever wins the prize, the recipient will just really enjoy it. And you know what? Even if it's after Halloween, we'll give it away a week from today. But I think it's a great fall card no matter what. I think anybody who receives it anytime even in November up until Thanksgiving will really enjoy it. Don't you? I do. Okay, let's come back and let's give away the prize from last week. Now, last week we made a card and we used some of the 2024-26 In Color Shimmer Gems. So that's the prize from last week, and quite a few of you put the word prize. Hi, Cindy from North Dakota. Thank you for popping by. And so many of you put the word prize, and that's how you win my prizes. Just put the word prize, and a week from today, a couple hours before I go live, I go in and grab all the names, and then I run them through. I assign them a number and run them through the random number generator. So the winner, sorry, for the Shimmer Gems is Colleen Ludicky. Colleen, congratulations. I'm so happy you won these. And if I know you guys, some of you are waiting for cards and prizes, I have a big stack of things I need to get out this week, and I will be getting your prizes in the mail to you. I'm a little slow about mailing. Sorry, I do my best. So congratulations to Colleen, and I'll get this out to you. And then if you are interested in winning this card next Wednesday, put the word prize in the comments, and you'll be entered to win. So thanks for hanging out with me today. There she is. You're welcome, Colleen. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Make some cards. Give that a try. Try making that candy corn. And if you came in late, go back and see how to make it. It's really fun, and it would be fun on some projects for next week for Halloween. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll be